Krishna. So just I want to confirm that my voice is audible to all of you. Just check once, then we'll begin our class. All
It's
can
little
hear
low,
anyone?
Prabhuji. In before class also we saw it's little low.
It is little more.
Low. It should be
Low.
increased.
Little low. Shall I use my microphone? Manjari Mataji, you can hear me?
Yes, today I can hear clearly.
Hare Krishna. Vishal ji, am I audible? Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
How is
Prabhuji,
the
the voice
right
is
now?
bit low. The voice is bit low, but okay.
Now?
Yeah, Prabhuji, it's audible, but it's okay, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. How is now? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Better than before? Should I use this your phone or without your phone? Tell me what is better. This is better or with the earphone it is better? Huh? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Audible to all of you? Yes?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. So today I am going to discuss, already I am circulated that message regarding the Yatra, Jagannath Puri Dham Yatra. So today I am going to discuss the glories of Jagannath Puri temple in the Dham. So that is a topic. It will be act as a trailer so that you want to see that whole place and you will register for the yatra. So today I am going to speak on that place, and then whatever question you have, you can take the question at the end of the class. So Jagannath Puri Dham is very special dham. Like Vrindavan Dham, Krishna does sweet pastime with his devotees in Vrindavan. That's how the dham is called Madhurya Dham, because Krishna does Madhur Leela, pastimes with Radharani and Gopis. And then when Krishna comes to Dwarka, Krishna is not now playing flute. He doesn't do any Ras Leela. Krishna does his Leelas like a king. Krishna become a king, Dwarikadhish. So the Dham become Aishwarya Dham, where Krishna exhibit his opulence to the whole world. And then Lord Chaitanya, when he born in Mayapur Navadip Dham, that Dham is called Audarya Dham. Because Krishna, when somebody comes to Krishna, Krishna tells that Sarva Dharma Parityaja Mamekam Saranam Praja, you have to give up all the things and surrender to me. Then I'll take your case. Krishna has a criteria. Then only I'll give my mercy. But when Krishna comes in Kali Yuga as Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he doesn't have any criteria. Jare dekhe tare. Whomever he sees, he gives the mercy of Lord. That's how the incarnation of Lord Krishna in the Kali Yuga as Lord Chaitanya is the most magnanimous incarnation of the whole avatars. That's how the Navadip Mayapur Dham is known as Audarya Dham. Audarya means most magnanimous person. Audarya Dham. So, but in Jagannath Puri, if you come, all these dhams you can see in Jagannath Puri. How, Prabhu, it is possible to see all the dhams in Jagannath Puri? It is, Vrindavan is UP, Dwarka in Gujarat, and it is in Bengal, and Jagannath Puri is in Odisha. How come the three dham will come to one place? So, very interesting. That's what I'm going to tell you. Jagannath Puri, the main temple where Lord Jagannath stays, the Sri Mandir, that temple is like the Dwarka Dham, Aishwarya Dham, because here Jagannath sits as a king, not with gopis, but with Baladev, Balram and sister Subhadra. So Jagannath, the Krishna in Dwarka, Krishna, Balram, Subhadra are there, na? And Lakshmi ji, of course. So here you will see Krishna, Balram, Subhadra, you will see. So this temple where they decorate Jagannath like a gorgeous king is like the Aishwarya Dham, Dwarka Dham. Now the same Jagannath, when Rath Yatra comes, they put Jagannath on a Rath cart and they pull Jagannath towards Gundicha temple. And this Gundicha temple is non-different than Vrindavan. The Gundicha temple where Radharani, all the gopis, Yasoda, they stay. So once in a year, Jagannath comes to his original home, to Vrindavan. And that is the festival called Rath Yatra, where 10 lakh people come at one day in one road that is called Grand Road. And they pull Jagannath from Dwarka to Vrindavan. They take Jagannath to Vrindavan so that Jagannath, Krishna can meet with his dear gopis, because Krishna left the gopis and the gopis were crying in separation from Krishna. And this is the day the devotees, they try their level best to take Krishna, to make him meet with his dear devotees, gopis. And that is how it's a hassle, and there's so much crowd, they come, the devotees, because they are taking Krishna to Vrindavan. It's a happy moment, it's a joyous festival that Krishna is going to meet with the gopis. And the Gundicha temple is the Vrindavan Dham. And when Lord Chaitanya was there in Navadvip, Mayapur, at the age of 25, he took sannyas. From Grahastha Ashram, he entered into the sannyas ashram. And then he was planning to go to Vrindavan. That time, his mother tells him that, please don't go to Vrindavan. Come on, sannyasi can't stay in home, right? Somewhere he has to go. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu thought that where to go. Then his mother Sachi Devi tells that, please go to Jagannath Puri Dham and stay there. Because Jagannath Puri is just near to Bengal. It's a 8-hour train journey next to each other. So Sachi Mata tells that if you stay in Jagannath Puri, then I can hear all your pastimes. I'll get the regular updates of my son. Just like a mother always try to get the updates of his son, now where he's going, what he's doing. So the mother's heart, Sachi Mata requested Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that you have taken sannyas, it's okay, but at least stay in Jagannath Puri so that I will be getting your all news. Okay, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu agreed to the desire of his mother, and then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stayed in Jagannath Puri for 24 years. So 24 years Grahastha Ashram. At the age of 24, after just marriage, he took sannyas, entered into sannyas ashram, and at the 48th year, he departed to the spiritual world. So in this 24 year, every year, he used to dance before Jagannath Rath Yatra. So whenever the devotees used to pull Jagannath from Sri Mandir to Gundicha Mandir in Chaitanya Charitamrita, if you read how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to dance in ecstasy before Jagannath. Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Radharani, right? Krishna himself, but in the mood of Radharani. And that's how Radharani is feeling very happy to take Krishna back to Vrindavan. Because Radharani doesn't feel comfortable to meet Krishna out of Vrindavan. So Radharani wants to take Krishna to Vrindavan, and they want to do his Leela at the bank of Yamuna in Govardhan. That's how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is to dance throughout the Rath Yatra in a joyous moment to take Krishna back to Vrindavan. And that's how the grand road between Aishwarya Dham, Sri Mandir, Dwarka to Madhurya Dham, Gundicha Mandir is known as Audarya Dham, the Navadvip Mayapur Dham. And that's how in one place, Jagannath Puri, we can see all three dhams together. Dwarka Dham, Vrindavan Dham, Navadvip Mayapur Dham. So in one yatra, three dham will be happening. So interesting, na? So please register for the yatra. So now I'm going to tell about something about the Sri Mandir, okay? So the main temple of Jagannath Puri temple is called Sri Mandir, and there are very interesting facts are there regarding Sri Mandir. Even science failed to explain the reason behind this fact. So I'm going to explain you 10 wonders of Jagannath Puri temple. Let's try to hear. So are you all ready to hear the 10 wonders of Jagannath Puri temple? Okay, I'm going to show you pictures. I don't bore you with my talk. I will show you pictures. From where the sound is coming, 1 second. Okay, so all can see my PPTs now. So today's topic, we are going to discuss the mysteries of Jagannath Puri temple. So these mysteries are such things are that even science cannot explain it till now. And the first mystery of Jagannath Puri temple is the she waves. So in any ocean, if you go and stand, the waves are coming towards you, right? In the ocean. That means what happened? The wind is flowing from the ocean to the ground. That's how the waves are coming, right? But in Jagannath Puri, it is opposite. The waves, the breeze, the air flows from the ground towards the ocean. So these waves, they go from the ground towards the ocean in the opposite direction. That's how it's a statistic that every year the maximum death takes place in the Jagannath Puri ocean. Because the person who are very expert in swimming, the moment they will enter into the ocean, thinking that it's one of the Girgaon Chowpatty or Juhu Chowpatty, it's not like that. The waves drags, pull the person into the ocean because the winds are flowing towards the ocean in the reverse current. So this current of the ocean, they pull you inside the ocean. So it's very horrible and very dangerous. Jagannath Puri ocean. Contrast, the ocean looks very beautiful. If the water, if you see, it's crystal clear blue water. Very rare to see in India. So this water is very transparent, crystal clear blue water you will see, just like in the foreign country, the waters are. But it's very dangerous. The water pulls you. So it's very safe, better go there. And if deep at one place, just come out. So this is the first thing is that the wind flow in the reverse direction in the Jagannath. And science also doesn't have any answer to it. Why it flow like that? Now, the second mystery of Jagannath Puri. The second mystery is that if you go to any banks of any ocean, you will hear the sound waves, right? The waves of the ocean, you will hear the sound. And same thing happens with the temple, because the temple is just at the shore of the ocean. A lot of sound comes, especially the sound of the waves. But what happened if we enter into the temple's door, main door, that is called Singha Dwar, the lion gate. The moment you will enter inside the gate, you won't hear any sound. If you come out of the door, and they're not closing the door. It's like when you're coming out of the temple, you will hear all the sound. The moment you hear, you can see the entrance of the temple. The moment you will step into the entrance of the temple here, just inside, even the doors are not closed, still you will not hear any sound of the ocean. There is a beautiful pastime where it happened, because Subhadra Mai, she complains to Jagannath. She tells that I want a place, peaceful place. Inside the home also a lot of sound is coming. What is this? At least inside the home it should be peaceful ambience, right? So when Subhadra tells to Jagannath, and then Jagannath tells, so be it. Don't worry, from tomorrow no sound will come. So that is the reason inside the temple, no sound of the oceanic waves enters. And it's a peaceful ambience. And science doesn't have any answer. How it is happening? Why it is happening? This is the second mystery of Jagannath Puri temple. Now the third mystery. You can see the top view of Jagannath Puri temple. It's a no-fly zone. Just like they do no parking zone, it's a no-fly zone. Generally, traditionally, if you go to any Hindu temple, generally you find so much of birds, pigeons, they sit on the temple, right? Here in this temple, if you go, you won't find any pigeon or any bird, they fly above the temple. Practically, you can see the birds are there flying all around the temple, but on the main temple, they will not fly. It's a no-fly zone. Because Jagannath is the master of the whole world. Jagat ka Nath, Jagannath. So nobody dares to fly over his head. Even helicopters, airplane, they also never fly above that temple. And once upon a time, they challenged this and they fly over the temple, and immediately the airplane got crashed and they died. And from there onwards, nobody dared to fly over the temple. And that is how Jagannath doesn't want anybody to go on top of his head. So it's a no-fly zone. Even if you see the birds are flying, they will not go above the temple. Now the fourth mystery of the temple. Anytime if you go to any temple or any structure, if you go, whenever sunlight is there, the opposite side, the shadow comes, right? And Jagannath temple has spread across a 4 lakh square feet, the area of the temple premises. 4 lakh square feet. Practically, you will see each and every Devata's temple inside the premises. So the tallest building you are seeing, that is a Jagannath temple, and all these Devata's temple. Practically all 33 crore Devatas you will find inside the temple. And now interesting thing is the temple height is 214 feet height, temple height. And when you will go inside the premises, you will not see shadow of the temple. Sun will arise from the eastern direction and sun will go to the top, and then sun will set in the western direction. And throughout the day, you cannot see the shadow of the temple. Science doesn't have any answer to it. That is also one of the very important. Temple doesn't have any shadow. So this is the fourth mystery of the Jagannath Puri temple. Interesting? You all are enjoying? The fifth mystery. Now you can see. Let's go to the top of the temple. Top of the temple is you can see there is a disc. It is the Sudarshan disc of Lord Krishna. Sudarshan Chakra. This Sudarshan Chakra, you can imagine how big it is. You can see that person. It is double the height of that person. It might be around 20 feet diameter of that Sudarshan disc. And it has a weight of more than 1 ton. Can you imagine? More than 1 ton. 1 ton is 1,000 kilograms. Now just imagine at that time, how they took this disc from the ground to such a height. That is another surprising thing. To put a small disc in our temple, we brought a huge crane to lift. And it was made that time, so early. How they put this disc in such a height, it's very surprising. And then another interesting thing is that from whatever direction you are looking to this Sudarshan disc will look towards you. Just like if I'm looking from this direction, the face is like this, right? If I look from this, it is like this. But when you look Sudarshan from this direction, he will turn like this. So 360 degree from whatever direction you're looking, the Sudarshan's face will be towards you. Interesting? You can do a parikrama of the temple and you will see the Sudarshan will be looking towards you. So that is also a very interesting thing. And they say the flag, you can see the flag, it is flowing. So they say that whatever direction the wind is flowing, in the opposite direction the flag flows. That is also no science has no answer to it. So in this way, there are such a very mysterious thing. So let's discuss more on the flag. The sixth mystery is the flag. The flag flows in the opposite direction, and interestingly, they have a ritual that every day they change the flag. Every day. Can you imagine? They don't have some kind of a crane or something or automated system that press the button and the flag will change. Practically every day, one person climbs the temple and he changes the flag. Here in the picture, you can see there is a small person you are seeing in the picture. He is climbing. There is no chain, there is no safety belt, nothing. Just imagine 214 feet means how much? It is like 22-story building. 22-story building, right? This person without any chain, without any safety belt, just climbing, just see. And in the back, you can see there is a huge thing he's carrying, right? So it is not something kind of a baggage. It is the flag he's carrying. And he's going to tie that flag in the top. So they have a custom that every day in the evening, this person will climb and he will change the flag. And without fail, they do every day. And for some reason, if they couldn't do, then the temple will close for 18 years. So whether it is a hot summer or a rainy season or a winter season, a person anyhow he climbs the temple, changes the flag, comes down. And one day what happened? While he was climbing the temple, in the middle of the temple, his hands slipped away. And he was in the air. He was falling to the ground. And loudly chants, Jagannath, loudly chants. And from nowhere, a huge monkey came. And the monkey just holds this person in the air. And then the monkey jumps to the ground and puts this person on the ground and disappears. This is not a story. This is a real incident happened. So just see how Jagannath protects his devotee. And the monkey was practically lifting this person in one hand. Just imagine how huge the monkey would be. And the monkey disappeared. And few fortunate souls, they saw this incident also. And this happened just around 20 years before. 19th century it happened. So this is such a mysterious thing happened in this temple, Jagannath temple. And let's go to the seventh mystery of this temple. Recently, it's 16, after 4 days, 20 June, they have a huge festival that is called Rath Yatra. Every year, they have this Rath Yatra festival, or they say the cart festival, where the lordship, they come out of the temple, they sit in the cart and they go to the Gundicha temple, the Vrindavan. So here you can see the carts, and they make the 3 carts. And in each cart, Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra, you can see how they're bringing Jagannath out of the temple. So many people, just see how big Jagannath is. Huge deity. It's like a 20 feet, 15 feet height and width, 10 feet width. Such a big eye. He's seeing everyone. Jagannath seeing everyone who all are there. And this Panda, without support of any technology, they by their hand, they bring Jagannath out of the temple and just put Jagannath in the cart. It's a big, huge festival. And on this festival, more than 10 lakh people come on this day to pull the chariot of Jagannath, to be an instrument to get the mercy of Krishna because of taking Krishna to Vrindavan. Because in that day, Krishna was intoxicated, remembering Radharani, that I want to go to Vrindavan. Please help me. And whoever comes to take Krishna to Vrindavan, Krishna showers causeless mercy on them. That's how from all over the world, people come on this day to take Krishna from the Dwarka Mandir, Sri Mandir to the Gundicha Mandir. And imagine, it's the peak of summer. June means it's so bad. I was talking with my mother in the morning. She was telling that it's so much hot. It's burning like anything, the whole weather. I told her Bombay is cold, raining like anything here. But Odisha, the weather here in our Wada, it's raining. I don't know, there in the Bombay. So here it's drizzling throughout the day since the last few days. So June, it's quite hot. But on the day of Rath Yatra, because 10 lakh people come on this day, and it's very packed. So it's sweating back, it's heat. So Lord Jagannath on this Rath Yatra day, he drizzles and gives a soothing experience to all, makes very cool atmosphere. So they say that without fail, every Rath Yatra, somehow or other, it rains. It's not that a big rain, but it's a drizzling rain, and it makes the whole ambience very cooling ambience and soothing ambience. So that also happened exactly on the Rath Yatra day, and from the next day, again it will be summer, as is. This is also one of the mystery. The geological department of India, they can't answer this question, why it happened, how it happened, but it happens. So that one, so this year, the Rath Yatra day is 20 June. After 4 days, those who want to witness, they can go and witness Rath Yatra in Jagannath Puri, 20th June. And then the 8th mystery is the Prasadam Mystery. They say that Krishna sleeps in Rameswaram in South India, right? The Char Dham, one of the Dham is Rameswaram. Krishna sleeps in Rameswaram, and then Krishna wakes up and goes to the north to Badri Narayan, and there Krishna does tapasya, austerity in the Himalaya. And then Krishna goes to Dwarka in the west, and he sits in the throne as a king and does his kingly duties. And then he gets hungry. Then he comes to the east to Jagannath Puri to eat prasadam. So Jagannath Puri is famous for prasadam. So they say that every day from 2,000 to 2 lakh people come for prasadam to this temple. And there is not an instance that they have not fulfilled their desire. And it's not that somebody gone hungry. No matter how many people come, everybody gets prasadam. And there is no shortage of prasadam, and there is no wastage of prasadam. That is the miracle of prasadam miracle. So here in Jagannath Puri, if you see the kitchen, this is the kitchen, they cook prasadam on a pot, clay pot. Can you imagine? To this day, they cook on a clay pot, not on LPG gas or electric heater, but they cook on firewood till now. And the taste of prasadam is, I would say, out of the world. Out of the world. And even the panda, the pujaris there famous as a panda. Even the panda, I was talking with one of the panda, he was telling that I cook prasadam here for Lord Jagannath in kitchen, and then I cook for me lunch in my home. But I am the same person, I put the same ingredient, but the taste I could never match with the Jagannath Prasad till now. The same person cooking at two different, and I also tried to cook in the clay pot, in the firewood. Still, the taste is different. I don't know what happened in the kitchen of Jagannath, but here the taste what comes, it is unique in the whole world. So when you taste, then you can also taste what is the prasadam taste of Jagannath. So it's like that they cook, and generally when you cook prasadam, you transfer into a plate and you offer to Krishna, right? Here they take the pot as it is directly to Jagannath temple. And there is called Bhoga Mandapa, there they put the clay pot. So all the clay pot directly from the firewood, directly it goes in front of the Jagannath, and Jagannath eats. And then it goes for the Anand Bajar. So the famous pastime also I want to tell you about the Prasadam pastime. So how Jagannath Puri is famous for Prasadam. So once what happened, Lord Vishnu tells to Lakshmi that I don't want to distribute my prasadam. Whoever comes, tell him that prasadam is not allowed anymore. So Lakshmi tells, okay, no, fine, I'll take. So then Narayana was taking prasadam. That time Narada Muni comes there. And he asks that, Mother, please give me some prasad. Nare, Lord has made a strict rule. From now onwards, no prasad distribution. Please go. Come on. What will happen to my life? I am dependent on Lord's prasad only. Please do something. I'll die. Then Lakshmi tells to Vishnu, Are, your devotee came, Narada Muni asking prasad. Oh, Narada is there? Okay, do one thing. So I'm looking to that direction. And when I'm looking to that direction, you give little prasad to him and tell him to go. Don't give in front of my eye. I have made the rule, right? Okay. So then Vishnu looks to that direction and Lakshmi gives little prasad to Narada Muni. Narada became very happy, eats the prasadam, and started singing about the glories of Krishna, and he was dancing, and he went to the Kailas. Then Lord Shiva saw, oh, Narad Muni, you are in so ecstasy. What happened? Something happened? Oh, God, I'll tell. I am coming from Vaikuntha and I eat prasadam of Lord Vishnu. Really? You brought something for me also? Oh, I ate everything actually. I ate everything. Okay, show me your hand. Then Lord Shiva nicely inspect his hand and he finds that a small morsel of grain was there on his hand, one of the nail. And Lord Shiva takes out it. And then Lord Shiva ate it. And then Lord Shiva got that ecstasy and started dancing like anything. Oh, dancing, doing his Tandava Nritya. At that time, Parvati comes, what happened to my husband? What happened? This is not the time of Pralaya. Why is dancing like this now? Parvati asks, what happened? Hare, I got the prasadam of Vishnu. And I'm all ecstasy are coming in my body. What to do? I'm dancing. Then Parvati tells, okay, where is my share? Please give me something to me. Shiva said, something to you? I ate everything. You ate everything. I'm your wife, right? I'm Ardhangini. Whatever you have, I have 50% right on that. Come on. So prasadam also you should share with me. How come you ate everything? Shivaji told me, what to do? Sorry, I ate everything. Parvati became very angry on Lord Shiva. Come on, not talking right now with you now. And Parvati then become very angry and he goes to forest and she started doing tapasya there, austerity. And when Parvati started doing tapasya, because of her angriness, all the planet become very hot. And all the devatas, they started burning. And they started praying to Lord Vishnu, do something, otherwise we'll become like pakodas. Do something, Baba. She's doing a lot of austerity. Vishnu tells, okay, I'll do something. And then Vishnu goes to Parvati and tells that, why Mata, mother, what happened? Why are you so angry? You want prasadam, right? I'll give my prasad. How much you want to eat? Take prasad. Oh, Parvati, nothing doing right now. I want now to all the living entities of the planet, they should have your prasadam. Then only I will satisfy. Vishnu tells, come on, all living entities. How come it's practical? No, I don't want to hear anything. Please do the needful, otherwise I continue my austerity. And then Lord Vishnu tells that, okay, your desire will be fulfilled in the Kali Yuga when I'll come as a Jagannath, 24/7 I would be eating only throughout the day. And practically my hand will be wet. Because I'll eat one item, then I'll wash my hand, another item will come, again I'll eat. So whenever you will go, Jagannath's hand will be wet because of continuously washing. And in a day, he eats 56 items. That's how the concept of Chappan Bhog came into existence. Because Jagannath eats Chappan Bhog 56 times. Can you imagine? 56 times. He is the eating god, and that's how the whoever comes to the temple, he gets the prasad non-stop. And just see the plate, how much he eats. Big pot. He eats like that. And that's how the Jagannath Puri is very famous for prasadam. So when we'll go there, one day we'll take Jagannath Puri lunch prasadam there in the temple. And then the ninth mystery of prasadam is that the process of prasadam cooking. So in the firewood, they cook one above one. They place the pot one above one. Like they put 7 pots, one on one, and they put the firewood in the bottom. So as for the science, the heat is getting transformed from the bottom to the top, right? So then as for the science, which pot will be cooked first? bottom, right? Because the heat is going from the bottom to the top. Again, the science fails. The first pot get cooked is the top, the top, and from the top it goes to the bottom. So Lord doesn't want his devotee to take tension from the top. That directly, as it is cooked, they take to Jagannath and they offer like that. From the top, it gets cooked down. That is one of the mystery of Jagannath Puri's kitchen, how they cook the pots. And they say that the whole kitchen is under the department of Lakshmiji. The Lakshmiji is like the kitchen in charge. She takes care of all these cooking things in the kitchen. And the last 10th mystery of Jagannath Puri is Nava Kalevaram. Nava Kalevaram means what? Every 12 to 19 years, they change the deity of Lord Jagannath. Just imagine, such a huge deity, they change in every 12 to 19 years. How they will change, that is also a mystery. So when the right time comes, you can imagine how height is the Jagannath. You can see the person is dressing Jagannath. So it would be around 11, 12 feet height Jagannath. Such a huge deity. So when the time comes for changing the deity, Jagannath comes in the dream of the main pujari and he tells that the exact place in the forest, this is the tree, and from the neem tree they make Jagannath's deity. And they tells that this is the tree, you will go, there will be a symbol of Sudarshan disc. From there, Jagannath deity they made. You can see there is a round symbol. This is like Sudarshan disc. And Baladev's deity will be made. You can see this is like a club, Gada. And Sudarshan, and this is, you can see the mango of Subhadra. Like the ladies, they put a kairi in the head. So that is a symbol. So these are the three different tree and the three different forest. They come in the dream of the main pujari and they go to that place. And the second verification is that when they go to that place, a cobra would be guarding that temple, that tree. The cobra would be guarding the tree, as Ananda says. And when the pujari Panda goes near that tree, the cobra then goes away. And then they cut the tree. And in that tree, you won't find any nest of any bird. You won't find stool of any bird. It will be totally pure as it is, untouched by any human beings also. And that is how they get the 3 logs of wood and they prepare the new deities for Jagannath Subhadra in every 12 to 19 years. That is called Nava Kalevaram. Nava means new, Kalevaram is body. They give the new body to the Lord. It happens recently, it happened in the 2000, just 3-4 years ago. So like that, these are the 10 mystery today. We discussed about Jagannath Puri Dham. So the point why I discussed all this mystery that I just wanted to, it's like a small trailer for the Dham, so that for the full movie, you have to register for the Yatra. Then you can come for the Yatra and you can see all the mysteries of Jagannath Puri Dham. And it's really very interesting and mysterious place to see all these things, Jagannath Puri Dham. And fortunately, it is my hometown also, Jagannath Puri Dham. My home is around 2-hour journey from Jagannath Puri Dham, Berhampur. So from the childhood, there are so much of memories are there in the Jagannath Puri, because every year 2-3 times we used to go to Jagannath Puri for darshan. So like that. So I've already circulated that message in the group, Gita Part group. You all can see the message, and it's an official yatra from Govardhan Eco Village, ISKCON Govardhan Eco Village. And in this yatra you all can join, and yatra fees, everything is written there. And 31st October we have to check in the hotels, and the 4th November we have to check out from the Puri hotels. Like that, it is a yatra, and you all can come by train or by flight. If you all can want to come by flight, then the nearest station is Bhubaneswar station, right? The main capital of Odisha. And from Bhubaneswar, you can make a cab. It's 1 hour journey to Puri, just 60 kilometers. And if you want to come by train, then the direct train is there to Puri station. You can come directly to Puri, or if you're not getting direct train, then you can come to Bhubaneswar. Again, from Bhubaneswar, you can take a cab. Like that, there are 2 options of coming. And so many places are there. Jagannath Puri temple visit you will visit. Then there is a nearest place called Sakshi Gopal. Sakshi Gopal is the Lord from Vrindavan. He, just to give a witness to his devotee, he walked from Vrindavan to Jagannath Puri as a deity. Can you imagine? The deity walks. Sakshi Gopal. To give the Sakshi, the Gopal walked from Vrindavan to Jagannath Puri. Beautiful pastime. Some other day we'll discuss. So that temple is there, 1 hour from Jagannath Puri. We'll go one day. There is a Alhadanath, that is also 1.5 hours from Jagannath Puri. We'll go. There is a Bhubaneswar. Bhubaneswar is very famous for Lingaraj temple. The biggest linga, Sivalingam you will see in that Bhubaneswar. Lingaraj, the king of all the linga. That is the Lingaraj temple is there. Bhubaneswar, Bindu Madhav, and ISKCON Bhubaneswar. The last Bhubaneswar temple Prabhupada made is 108th ISKCON is ISKCON Bhubaneswar. That is also a beautiful temple. In this way, so many places will visit, and inside Jagannath Puri there are so many places to see. Because just imagine Lord Chaitanya stayed 24 years in Jagannath Puri after his sannyas. So every nook and corner Lord Chaitanya has did so many pastimes. You all can witness the room where Lord Chaitanya was staying, the same room, the house is still there. You can see the chappals of Lord Chaitanya, you can see the mala of Lord Chaitanya. And you can see Haridas Thakur, where he used to chant Siddha Bakul. You can see Samadhi of Haridas Thakur. You can see beautiful places. It's like a power-packed devotional place, Jagannath Puri Dham. It's one of my favorite places. And every year I make sure to go once and see all these places. So this time it's my fortune that by my Gurudev spiritual master is taking yatra of 10,000 people to Jagannath. 10,000, can you imagine? Only 10,000 from 15 November to 22 November is taking yatra. So we will be going 31st October to 4th November before that. So practically it's a very nice time. So I'm giving now access. Anybody have any questions or anything, you all can ask questions or comment or anything you want to share, you can say. Hare Krishna. You can unmute yourself. You can. Any questions?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Prabhuji, the Jagannath temple was built in Satyuga or Dwarka or Dwapar Yuga.
Actually, the temple, that is another pastime only, how earlier Lord Jagannath was actually as a Neel Madhavi was a worship. I didn't touch that pastime because it is another pastime only. Some other day I will discuss that. And he was worshipped, and then he became Jagannath, and they made temple of Jagannath, and the deities, but somehow the temple didn't open because of the king went to the Brahmalok to invite Brahmaji. And one day Brahmaji, one moment is like so many lakhs of them, the earthly planet. So the temple was, they say that it was built in exact date, exact time, they don't know, but it was very ancient temple, but it was attacked in between. So again, the kings, they made another temple. That is how the Jagannath temple was made. So exact date, timing is not exactly it is mentioned, but very ancient temple. Okay, Gaganji. Unmute yourself and you can say you can ask the question or comment. Gaganji, unmute yourself. You have raised your hand, right? Okay. Anybody else have any questions? Manjari Mataji? I guess you have some questions.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to know the staying and everything. You will only arrange.
Everything will arrange. Just you have to sit in the vehicle, in train or flight, and you have to come to the Puri station. Then everything, detail of the hotel, everything will give you the details. You just have to come check in. Your food, prasadam, internal traveling, everything A to Z will be arranged in that cost. Okay. And as far as the crowd, because it's a Kartik month,
Yeah.
and this time when you are going, it's a Kartik month. Kartik month is in generally any
Any
arm of Krishna will go, it will be little crowded, but not like Rath Yatra. It will be little crowded. And only one day we are going to Jagannath Puri temple. Any temple, main temple, if we go, it will be little crowded. But other days we are going outside. That will be not crowded. It's a normal because everywhere we are going to outside 3 days. So Jagannath Puri temple will be little crowded, but other temple, other places it will be normal. Like that. And I am expecting people to join maybe around 40-50, I guess. Can join. Because we have opened it for all. All can register in this yatra. So we have putting a strandy in the main reception, in the Mahavan reception, and the Satsang Bhavan reception. Let's see how many are registered. So this is the first yatra officially we are doing from ISKCON GV, from our guest department. So like that. Okay, anybody have any other questions? Tulika ji, Krishna Priya, Vishnu Priya Mataji, both twin sisters. No question?
No, Prabhuji.
What point you liked? You heard the class twice, right?
Yes, Prabhuji. The point like means no. You collected all the 10 12 points and said we cannot say particularly this point is good, but the whole class was very nice that we have when we went to Puri, all the situations, all we can visual in the front of our eyes. So we have very wonderfully.
Okay.
Last time we missed the class, but could not hear recording also.
Sorry?
Because your audio is not coming in that recording. Last time we missed the class.
Last time. I don't know. Manjari Mataji was angry on me. So the recording should work.
The class which we missed, we thought to hear the recording at least, but it was not working.
Okay. Satrupa Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, the linking between Jagannath Puri, Gundicha Temple and Navadip Dham. एक बार फिर से explain कीजिए Prabhuji.
I will explain when she will ask the question.